What's up, everybody? It's Dot Bets. We're checking back in. We got Game 5 on hand tonight against, what is it, Hawks, Bucks. We got...
Man, I'm nervous. I'm excited to watch this. It's gonna be a good one, man. Even without those two studs on the court, it's gonna be a fun game to watch. So
it is kind of a coin flip when you really think about it. But you really have to dive deep into how last game kind of ended. But that still doesn't give you the full picture with, it being a blowout right afterwards. I mean, it wasn't even a game once Giannis. It was the Bucks just were shocked. You can't overcome something like that.
yeah. See, yeah, I mean, I get saying they can't, but man, when he got out of the game, I wasn't necessarily excited, but I lost an offense other than I guess game 3. So I was hoping for him to kind of come out, and even if they still lost the game, to cut down that lead or to have actually made it a game towards the end. So kind of disheartening way to end that game, but yeah. So, I don't know, man. I think we see a different Bucks team tonight, and throughout the season without Giannis, the Bucks always played very, very well. But that was also a completely different lineup there. I didn't realize this until this series. how much they're missing
Oh yeah. Yep.
DiVincenzo.
It kills their depth.
They miss. He's a ball hawk, man.
I mean, he would handle. He would
So,
handle the ball for sure.
but we'll see. Yeah, yeah, definitely. And he would have been great guarding a Trey Young or now a Paul George.
Shock factor from, um, you know, you lose Giannis the way that they lost Giannis, and then it just the wheels fell off from there. But I am expecting them to rebound tonight, and this will. I think this is. I mean, Vegas had this at like 2.5. Then it was like at 3. Went back to 2.5, and then the Trey Young news drops, and it goes all the way to 4.5, as you guys can all see on the screen here. So they are expecting the Bucks to handle the business tonight. The money line is minus 180. I'm personally going to cut this game in half, and I think the Bucks come out on fire with a game plan early on. And my first play. It is also a VIP play. So I like to give out one VIP play every single stream, and we got Bucks. I have a Bucks first half minus 1.5. So it's currently at minus 2.5. So it's kind of going up with the spread after the Trey Young news. So what plays are you on tonight, buddy?
I'm with you on that. I've been real safe plays with this game. A part of me wanted to take the Bucks -3 when that line was available, but I was more hesitant and waiting to find out, news of Trey Young, and then it jumped to 4, and the way this is, I see it being very, very close. So I went Bucks money line full game. I'm also taking the over. I love how the over dropped from 215 to 212, even without Trey and Giannis in the game. And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's like I told you, 60 points removed," but that's just more shots spread around. That's at least 50 more shots spread around between Holiday and Middleton, who Holiday has done very well in the postseason behind the three line. Middleton is a spot-up shooter, and then we all know how many three-ball guys the Hawks have, and so them being to take that 25 shots Trey would take and disperse it between those guys is going to be huge. So I see an easy over 212, and hoping for Bucks money line cover.
You'd think that over.
It's going to be a close game.
You'd think that over is dependent upon obviously how well the Bucks can play offense tonight. I think that is the biggest question mark of the night. We've seen, I guess, because we've seen the Hawks without Trey Young, but so tonight is who the hell is going to step up for the Bucks, and I think it has to be a combination of Holiday and Middleton. I think they both have to play. Not out of their ass, but they need to play. It's going to have to be relied upon again. Can Bobby Portis keep doing what he's been doing? I'm not too sure. It's got to be Middleton and Holiday for me.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got to be those two guys. They have to have the game that Atlanta had 2 nights ago, man. It's the same scenario, just different team, and it's at their home. So they just got to come out with that same mentality. I mean, they got to play like they're going home, and even though that wouldn't be the case, I mean, that's how they have to treat this game, because I'm not sure that going back to Atlanta for Game 6 down 1, even with Giannis, I'm not sure they win that game, because mentally, I don't trust them. I didn't trust them at the end of the Nets, and you would think that I would have gained more trust after they pulled that series out. But I mean, I do. I think they pulled this game out, and I originally thought it went 6, but now I think this goes 7. And I think it goes back to Milwaukee.
They beat the Nets. You gain a lot of the trust back, and then boom, they lose Game 1 to the Hawks, and it's right back into the cycle. We're like, oh shit, we don't know who the hell this Bucks team is. So I understand your pain there. So a couple, there's some good stats that go behind this first half pick. So I got -1.5. It's currently 2.5, like on the screen. But the Bucks went 28, 12, and 2. So 70% hit rate on the first half money line when they were favored at home. And in the same position in the postseason, they are 5, 0, and 2. So they've tied a couple times, but they have not lost the first half yet when they're favored at home. So I like this position for them. I think this is the biggest on the money line. But if I think the Hawks can keep this close. I don't think they're going to end up winning this game, but their depth is going to show. So if you want to take maybe a second quarter play on the Hawks, I'm thinking the Bucks play very, very well in the first quarter, and then the Bucks, they have to show their depth in the second quarter when that second unit like Gallinari comes off the bench, and he's been dominating this series off the bench, and you might be able to get a good line on the second quarter.
Yeah, I don't mind that play at all. One more guy, X Factor. So you kind of mentioned Bobby. I think Bobby Portis continues to play solid. I mean, he hasn't done anything spectacular.
Right.
He's just been solid.
Yeah.
He's been there and he's done what he's needed to do. The guy who needs to step up offensively is Tucker. Man, if Tucker hits 2 to 3 threes tonight, the Bucks win this game.
Yeah.
But Tucker can't go 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3 with 8
Right.
rebounds. That can't be his stat line tonight, and that tends to be the case often. But hey, he's going to get more shots. He's definitely going to get more shots tonight with Giannis being out.
And so for anybody who just joined us, first play from me is a VIP play, and it's Bucks first half. I got -1.5. It is currently 2.5. I would still take this, as I still think that they win anywhere between that 3 to 5 point range. And then Buddy is on the money line for the Bucks as well. So we are on the home team as well. So let us know what you guys are on tonight. We will switch over to props. And then Buddy was talking about he likes the over tonight as well. So is that an official play, Buddy?
Yeah, the over is an official play over 212, and then I was also on the Bucks team total over 108.5.
Got it.
So, like I said, my eggs are all in one basket. I believe in the Bucks come out hot tonight. So.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions over what plays you guys are maybe thinking on the fence about, throw them in the chat, and we will discuss them for you, and hopefully give you the winning side. So a little bit moving forward to the props. So if you guys watched the last game, Lou Williams absolutely went off. It didn't even I don't even think he missed a shot for like the first half, maybe even into the third quarter. So I'm banking on him having some regression tonight and not having the game of his life again. As you guys can see here, he went 7 of 9 from the field with 21 points and 8 assists and 5 rebounds. So hell of a game for a guy who's usually coming off the bench, not doing too much because Trae Young's usually the guy. But I am on his under 24.5 PRAs. So points, rebounds, assists. I'm on his under. Maybe a little bit contrarian because probably the public thinks that he could do it again. I see him maybe getting the ball out of his hands a little bit quicker, maybe having somebody else try to beat him tonight. I'm thinking Horter, Bogdanovich, or Reddish or Gallinari can outscore him tonight as well. But beating the leading scorer, again, from Lou Williams, I do not see it tonight.
Yeah, I definitely I agree with you there. I kind of like his. I'm not. What do you show for his over? I heard it's 15.
Lou Williams total point.
If you can buy that
-120.
Yeah, I like the over if you can buy down a point or two. He's gonna get some points tonight. I think I would. If you can buy points, but he is gonna be their main facilitator. That's the thing that's bothered me so much with the Bucks and their defense this series. They do not have many, if any, ball handlers outside of Trae Young and Lou Williams, and they haven't picked up the ball at half court at all this season. They've allowed those guys to drive into the paint and press the ball much more with, Herter has been basically the backup point guard outside of Lou Williams. So I think we'll definitely see them press the ball more tonight. So
they played Chris Dunn even last game. I mean, they played everybody. I think it's going to be the same mindset today. for the Hawks to show their depth. So Seam 02 says Drew Holiday over, and I'm thinking he's talking about his points. So on the screen here, we got 23 and a half. He's got 22 and a half. Me and Buddy were talking before the stream, and we were definitely in agreement that Drew Holiday is going to have to score tonight. He's going to facilitate as he's been doing, but I think in order for them to compete tonight, that he is going to score, is going to have to score. So I like that over 23 and a half. My official going to be shooting a lot more. I know he's going to have the ball in his hands a little bit more tonight, but he had 9 assists last game. I still think that 10 and a half is just too much for Drew Holiday, as he is wanting to score. So I do side with you on the over there, Seam.
Yeah, 100%. 10.5 is too much. Not saying it's doable, but we're not talking about Russell Westbrook. And tonight he's going to have to be that second option as a scorer.
Right.
So I love that play.
And then another prop play that I am on, I'm going to go to the big fella from the Hawks. Without Giannis, it's going to be Lopez playing a little bit more. I think Giannis's brother plays a little bit more tonight, trying to get a little bit more enthusiasm. But I still think Clint Capella has a lot of value here with a double-double opportunity. So I like Clint Capella double-double for minus 120. I think he had 15 and 8 last game, and I was playing a half with Giannis playing. So I think his rebound total is like 11 and a half, and I definitely think he gets there point wise. So it's my concern those rebounds, and if it's set at 11 and a half or 10 and a half or whatnot, I like that one to hit pretty comfortably tonight.
I'm not on him myself, but I don't mind the bet. I like those Kevin Huerter, the alternate totals and points, rebounds, assists. What was that? 22 and a half?
22 and a half total. That's his actual PRAs. 22 and a half.
Oh, that's. I said ATL,
Yeah.
not alternate. Sorry, I had a little consistency going. I like that over. And not so much the total rebounds and points, just because he's really not a great rebounding.
You would think with being 6'7", you could be able
But I do like
to rebound a little bit better for a tall guard, but he doesn't get in there.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's about 3, 2, 2.5, 3.5.
Yeah.
So I do like he could hit the over in points easily, especially with your theory and Lou Williams not hitting his points total. Someone on the Hawks is going to score 20 plus tonight, and my bet would either be Huerter or Bogdanovich.
Yeah. I think the edge for me is to Bogdanovich, that he gets back into a little bit more of a rhythm. I think he shot close to, let's see, he shot 19 times last game, so he shot the most on the. He hit 7, so
I was about to say
better with that knee. Over 16 and a half, or his threes over 3.5. It's not a bad call. He's just on a sure volume play. And Seam says small stake on over 29 and a half for Drew Holiday. Good luck, guys. Appreciate you. I could definitely. If the Bucks win, Holiday scores 30 plus. I think he's gonna have a big game.
Yeah, that's not a bad bet at all, because I think he hits 18 to 20 points tonight, and I definitely think he's gonna have 5 to 6 assists, and he's gonna have 5 or 6, 7, maybe 8, 9, 10 rebounds. He's a great running guard. So I like that over 29 and a half.
Gallinari, he's another gain off of that. I do think that's a spot where you can maybe get him if he's shooting threes a little bit better tonight, posting up, hitting that step back. But too high for me. He only had 10 last game, and he shot 8 shots.
Your best bet with Gallinari is honestly I know Bet Online and some other books that share that same server, that have the prop builder and whatnot. You can bet those player props live. Gallinari, I'm like you, man. I definitely stay off
Yeah.
of that. I might hit it live. Might hit it live if the Hawks are down in the second
Yep.
half, and they're going to put more shooting on the court. But I wouldn't touch that pregame. He may not play as much tonight with them needing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at
I
all.
mean, he's definitely got to be hitting. He, 3 of 8. I still think he shoots a little bit more tonight than 8 shots total. He could get to that double-digit range, and if he gets there, he has a chance to get that. But I'm ultimately staying off of there. He is a guy that always intrigues me though, and how he can still score. But he plays against the second unit, which is nice. So the fourth and final prop that I got is Middleton over 36.5 points and rebounds. That's for minus 105. So this is a sure that kind of goes along with how his rebound totals have been. He was terrible last game, absolutely awful. But I'm thinking without Giannis, hey, he's going to take the forefront, so he could get to that 28 to 32 ish range, maybe point wise, and then have a couple rebounds here and there to get to this total. But it is steep for a points and rebounds bet. But I do think he's going to get that on sure volume, and he's going to have to come out to play.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like his PRA more. I mean, I think he has a night tonight like Giannis typically has. A 28 to 37 and 7 or something. So I like that over 53.5. I think he has a big game. I mean, he has to. There's no other way around it.
Interesting look. Middleton, he went 6 of 17 last game. So did Drew. 19 points from Drew, 16 points for Middleton. All around, just an abysmal game. Didn't play as many minutes with them being getting blown out. I see him feeling a TD for Middleton. Touchdown.
Yeah, you talking about rebounds or assists, or are you talking about 3-pointers made?
Hopefully a TD means something good. I like him.
Look, Weezy Shorts, get that shit out of here, man. Middleton's the opposite of that. He's going off tonight, brother.
He better not. He better not choke. I like him a lot tonight.
Yeah. No negativity or pessimism allowed in the chat.
Oh damn!
Oh, he said triple doubles.
Hey.
Hey, man, that's not. I don't know what the price is there, but that's honestly not a bad. Now, as in lunch money, not a bad bet. Don't drop a unit or anything on it, but.
Let me see what it is.
What do you have a price for that?
Should. There's a double, which is minus 115.
Oh my God! Really?
Double.
That's good. I mean, that's great.
They don't have a triple on BetUS. Do you got it on Bet Online? In CM, I'm such in a football mode. I thought touchdown. Okay, I'm ready for football.
Yeah, right. I was thinking 7 or 6. I guess.
Yeah, I don't have it for what do you call it on BetUS? Bet Online have anything on the PRA or on the triple double?
I'm pulling it up now. My internet is. I'm obviously not at work, so using a common man's internet, and it's not very quick.
PJ Tucker over 5.5 total points. 2 threes and you get it.
Yeah, dude. I've literally every game of this series I've taken that over in points for that very reason. I haven't put more than like half a unit on it because it's so hit or miss, but it's so easy to do. Him and
points last game.
Connaughton played. He played a lot of minutes even before the Giannis injury. So he's a guy. He's not going to come out and put up 20, but hey, if he comes out and gives 8 to 10, 6 or 8 boards, that's going to be huge. So there's another guy to look out for with over in points totals. All right, so we're looking for
Chris Middleton's
triple
double watch.
800.
The TD watch.
Plus
800. Damn, that is a lunch money play right there.
Yeah, I mean I'm actually gonna put I guess $25 on it, a quarter of a unit, because
A couple hundred.
right at 200.
Happy thoughts. Happy
They're right at
thoughts. Oh yeah.
25 days 200. Drew Holiday recorded a triple double plus 750. They're the only two that Bet Online
Yeah.
has listed, but neither one of those are bad bets.
Yeah, for sure.
Quite honestly, I mean, obviously, I know you and your VIP for the sake of Holiday never won triple double to hit, but it's not a bad play for someone that's
Right.
interested in a play
Yeah.
like that.
And we'll be here for another couple minutes before the slate locks. We got 7:30, I think it locks, and then game time 7:40 or something like that. So CM, I get
7:45,
14 on triple double. Damn, what's that in American odds?
Damn, bro, I don't do the European decimals, so we're American here, brother.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, it's
Uh,
800 here, plus 800.
I mean, dude, that's usually like, isn't that 8.00? Isn't that how it would be
You
for?
would think it would be something like that, right?
Wait, you say you get 14? Oh, so that would be, I think that would be 1400 in American odds.
Which is
But you're getting 1400
for
for who?
Middleton.
And where? On the book. Yeah, CM, what book is this you're getting? Like, I need to go sign up in the next 5 minutes. Because that's absurd. But yeah, if it's 1400, that, yeah, even
Yeah.
more reason to throw lunch money on it.
Let's see the first. I just want to look at the first quarter line. If this loads real quick, I bet you
I would imagine it's probably
minus
like
1.5
2.5.
and Bucks minus 150.
1.5.
So like we were saying before, he's on bet 365. So, but yeah, how I see this game going
Yeah.
is Bucks coming out hot. So if you want to take a play on the first quarter as well, then you can also play Hawks maybe second quarter. But I do ultimately like the Bucks first half, with them being undefeated so far, 5-0-2 in the postseason on this particular angle here. So, any parting words you want to say, buddy?
Yeah, I'm sad the NBA season's winding down, but a part of me is also relieved because I've never been more stressed during these basketball games than I have with these that have gone on the last 2 weeks. So many bad beats, so many huge comebacks. A couple of those I was on the right end of, but most of them the wrong end after a massive heater. So, and what's going to be our big money grab for the end of this year. So, no, man, just like I said, let's go Bucks.
Yeah, and
every facet of the game tonight, and yeah.
Yeah, and
Just
just
good luck,
so
everyone.
everybody knows, we are going to be recording our first podcast episode, and that will launch the first day of the NBA Finals, which should be July 8th. So we are in the process of doing that, and we will definitely get a schedule out for the NFL season so you guys know exactly when we're going to be streaming, exactly when the podcast will be out, and you'll know exactly when our content will be out for you guys. And we're very, very pumped for these different things you guys want to see. Let us know, and we will try to incorporate it the best we can. So on that, we will get up on out of here. Oh, what do you got?
One more thing. I know we didn't talk MLB tonight, and I know we're not going to really dive into that at all.
Hey,
But I do want to give out 2 plays. My beloved Giants tonight are playing. They're playing probably the worst team in baseball the last
the D-backs, right?
2 months. And getting them at minus 145. Yes, the D-backs. You're getting them at minus 145. So, smacking that. And then another game is delayed right now. I'll just go ahead and throw that play out. I think
Yes,
you were
sir.
on Cardinals money line, right? So, Dot's on Cardinals money line for one of his VIP plays. I'm on some extra plays in a different sport.
Yeah.
I wanted to toss that out there. So
Wheezy doesn't like the Giants play. I don't know what that emote is. I don't know.
Wizzy, I'm not sure if you're in one of my VIPs or not. You know the Giants I've been capping for us the last like 2 months. So
All right. Well, we'll get up on out of here. If you guys tuned in a little bit late, this will be on the Twitch channel. If you guys want to rewatch it real quick to get the plays in before the game starts, but you probably got about 7 minutes or so until it can get in. So let's have it a profitable night, and we will let you guys know when we are back with another stream. See you guys.
go Bucks.
Inferno spazzing on this motherfucker.